Welcome to the Golfing Moose. Eyes.
Party driving range, another practice session, and today the wind is blowing, so it's going to be an interesting one. It's pumping into our faces, and let's see how it goes. I'm going to start off with a lob wedge, and I'm going to just I'm just going to see there's a white pin there, wind pumping into me. Just do a few pitches into that flag and see how it goes. Again, remember when you're practicing, start at a single place and then work your way back in that divot so that you don't make divots everywhere. So let's see if this alignment stick's lined up. It's lined up, and let's go for it. So I'm a little bit stiff, so this first few could go anywhere. Elbow in, ball back. This is a little half swing. Oh, and we got a bit of action on the first one. So again, as you can see, I'm lining up just on the back of that divot. It's always good practice to do that. So let's try this again. So what I'm trying to do is just get my thumb straight down the grip. As you can see there, my thumb straight down the grip, quite a weak grip. And then weight in the middle, pull a little bit back, elbow tucked in, and like halfway back and through, just punching into the ball. Okay, that was a little bit heavy, but that's fine. Okay, let's do this again. Chin up, waist break, pull middle of the stance, shoulders parallel, hips parallel, hands forward, half swing. And the wind is pushing quite a bit up there, so interesting practicing in the wind. So if I haven't yet, welcome to the Golfing Moose, where we track my journey from the average weekend golfer down to a scratch. I'm hoping to achieve that within a year, and you're going to need a lot of practice to do that. So yeah, if you have any comments, please feel free to add them in the bottom, and I'll happily read them and comment, and don't forget to like and subscribe. Oh, and as you can see, there's still a lot of practice to be had. Again, let's do the setup again. Grip, make sure the club face is aligned to my grip. Line up, weight down, weight a little bit forward, back to the stance, and a little half back swing. And the wind is pushing up there, so what I'm going to try is I'm going to try and hit it a little bit lower. So I don't normally suggest to use a 60 degree for the shot. If I was out on the course, I'd probably take my 51 degree and drive it a bit lower. But let's see if I can do that with my lob wedge. So there, ball back in the stance, hand forward, bending at the waist. Just like that. A little bit more penetrating flight, and the ball does go further. So it's very important when you play at the coast to be able to flight your shots. So let's try another flight at wedge. Grip sorted out, lined up straight. Line up, ball back in the stance. Hands forward, elbow in, everything square. And just a little half swing. And that was a little bit pulled, but that will work. Now you're going to go on to the 51 degree. Now the 51 degree, if you can see there, is a Henry Griffiths. It's quite a strong loft, and I absolutely love this club, especially in the wind. So we're going to go for the same pin, but we're going to obviously hit this a lot lower. So line up, face, pull back in the stance, and literally just like a quarter swing. Oh, just bounced off. Okay, let's try this again. Nice little duff there, because I was feeling the tension in my arms, which again, when you're playing golf, tension is not your friend. Try this again. Hands forward, right arm, elbow tucked in, and then just drive it through the wall. Nice and easy. Oh, in the gums. So as you can see, the journey down to the scratch is going to take a long time. So let's try this again. There's it there. Oh, get in the hole. Oh, so really happy with that one. So I've had some pitch shots. What I want to do today is I want to go through my bag with my 8 iron down to 6 iron, down to 4 iron, and hit some rescues. So I'm hitting 8 iron first. And what we're going to do is you're going to aim straight down the line, and we're going to go for that yellow flag. Let's see if we lined up. A little bit to the right. Let's line that up. And let's see if we can hit a full 7 iron. Again, getting the grip, club is square, line up to the target, ball in the middle of the stance, hands forward, drop my right elbow into my side, the right shoulder down a little bit, and just slow and complete, getting wrist hinge. That was not what we wanted. Let's try this again. Get the grip sorted out. Line up the clip face. Ball middle of the stance, hands forward, and slow and complete with a full shoulder turn. And that is exactly what we wanted. Okay, so I'm hitting 8 irons now. Like I said, the wind is up, so we're gonna go in for the yellow flag. We're gonna try and keep it under the wind. So let's see what I can do. Ah! Not ideal. Hitting the ball badly today. But practice makes perfect. That's better, and the wind has calmed down a little bit, but yeah, I'm gonna hit a few 8 irons and just see if I can get into a rhythm. Hit that a little bit fat, but yeah, not really hitting a rhythm yet. So let's try and get into a rhythm. That's much better. Again, I'm trying to keep the tempo as best I can, lining up the grip, lining up the face to where I want to hit it, lining up my hip square, pull out, hands forward, slow and complete. Oh, and I hit a shank. Beautiful. I love it when you hit a shank. Some people that's a swear word. For me, that's just part of the journey. Ah! The wind's really picking up now. I hit 2 bad in a row. Let's see if we can get one decent shot here. Ah! It feels like I'm casting, so I'm going to try and just hit a decent one here. Then I'm going to move the camera down to the front of me and just see what's cutting. That's a better one. Still losing it out to the right, but it is better. Better. Still hitting it with a little fade. Big fade actually. It's not normally something I do, so I don't know if that's a good or a bad thing. I normally hit it with a draw, but the wind is pushing hard left to right at the moment. So it's just there we go, square, hands forward, sewn, complete. Oh, that's much better. That is much better. That is beautiful. So trying to do is get my forward shoulder turn up, get my hands, so I get it there, there, and there. Get my hips turn out the way. Pushing off my left foot. Oh, that's the one. That is the one. That is definitely the one that I wanted. We're gonna go over to the 6-iron now, and getting into the longer clubs, and let's see how that pans out. Obviously, with the wind pushing like this, it does give you real life experience playing in the wind. So again, keeping it on the yellow flag, actually just going to aim a little bit left of the yellow flag so that we end up on the yellow flag. Hands forward, left elbow in, head up, pushing off my left foot. Ah, just like that. The wind is pretty hectic up there, but I'm pretty happy with those strikes. Let's see if I can get another decent strike out of this. Again, guys, please like, follow and subscribe, and all comments will be answered, so please feel free to comment. Ah, there's the one. That's the one we wanted. That's the one we wanted. Let's see if we can imitate that. The wind is really picking up now, so I'm going to put the ball a little bit back in my stance. Hands forward, like a punchy swing, and pushing off the left foot. Ah, I shanked it. Looks like the shanks is my friend today. Let's try this again. Okay, we're trying to keep this under the wind with a little bit of a draw, so I'll close the club face a little bit. We'll back of my stance, hands forward, and just swing easy. Oh, and that's the one we wanted. Okay, change camera angle now. So what we're doing now is we've got a front on view of City hitting 6-iron so we'll be able to see what's going on. In, grip, lined up, going for the yellow flag, hips square, hands forward, elbow in, and pushing off the left foot. Yes, that's the one we want. That's the one we want. So again, when you practice, always make sure you hit off the back of your divot so that you get this sort of pattern. It's easier for the greenkeepers to maintain, and yeah, makes it fun for all of us. Okay, grip, lined up, again aiming for the yellow flag, putting the ball a little bit back in my stance because I want to hit it a bit lower. Oh, there we go. So hitting it with a bit of a fade, but I can live with that. We're going from a mediocre weekend golfer down to a scratch, hopefully in a year. I have been hitting some balls, and yeah, let's see how it goes. I want to go into my long irons now, which is a 4-iron, and as you can see, if I look close up, you can see I use the Mizunos, and we're still going for that yellow pin, and this wind is just making it so interesting. I've got Trev here next to me, piping it brilliantly, making me feel even worse of a golfer. So let's see how I can hit this 4-iron. Oh, that was so sweetly struck. Just the problem with the wind is the wind is pumping from the left hand side. Oh, and Trev. So I'll tell you this much, he's not on camera, but he's rocked up with tennis shoes, jeans, and a button shirt. And the first board he's hit out the screws below the wind with not a head of movement on it. I wish I could be like him. Come on Trev, show me how it's done, buddy. Oh, what a golf shot, Trev. Yeah, he's got the talent, and I think I've got the looks. So, okay guys, 4-iron, the wind is picking up, so I'm going to try and hit this lower, see if I can keep it under the wind with a little draw. Oh no, it didn't draw. That went right of right. So that happens when you try and get cheeky with the 4-iron. Okay, so let's try and hit this normal now. Again, hip square, hands forward, elbow in to my side, shoulder down, head up, slow and complete. Oh, that was struck beautifully. I'm going to stop recording now, then we can talk. So let's what I want to do here is I'm going to actually change my grip a little bit over to the left so I have a stronger grip, and just see if that negates that losing it right. So lining up, everything square, ball just in front of the middle, chin up, shoulders square. Ah, that was low and long. Again, trying the stronger grip, making sure everything's square, hands forward. Oh, and there's that left shot that I'm always dreading. See there, everything stayed behind the ball. Not pushing off my left foot. And that, somebody told me a long time ago, always only try have one miss. Whether it's left or right, try and always make sure that is your miss. I certainly don't want my misses to be left. So let's get back into a good rhythm. Oh, that is absolutely what I wanted. That is happiness. It's amazing how good rhythm just gets, makes you hit the ball better. Lined up, hands forward, everything square, chin up, and a nice good rhythm. Oh, there we go. Perfect rhythm. I'm happy with that. And now I'm going to hit a few 3-woods or 3 rescues, and then we're done for the day. And then hopefully the next session we'll do will be a short game session in about a week's time. I must be honest, I'm privileged to play on the new Ernie House design course in Zimbabwe later in this week. So I'll be bringing you some shots on that as well. Okay, so yeah, I've got a Ping G20 rescue. This could literally go anywhere, so let's see. Oh, I think I should just pack up and go home now. That was, it's amazing when you hit the ball easy. Oh, great shot, Trev. It's amazing when you hit the ball easy and not try and force it, how it actually does what you want it to do. So let's try that again. Hands forward. And that is, the wind didn't even affect that. Okay guys, last one for this session. Thank you for watching the Golfing Moose, and we'll catch you in the next video. Don't forget to like, subscribe and comment. Oh, and we finished on a perfect one. Cheers everyone.
Welcome to the Golfing Moose.